night and day.
Okay. I'm Cédric. I'm the bass man.
I'm Peter. I play the guitar and I also play the guitar.
I'm Gabby. I'm the boss, and I play being the boss.
I'm Charlie and I play keyboard.
I'm Oliver, and I'm the drummer.
Awesome. Thanks for playing for us today. Can you start off with l'histoire de Haum? Je sais que vous avez des origines comme duo et maintenant vous avez le line-up présent.
Yeah.
Parlez un peu de
Duo origins. Well, actually, it's this guy that convinced me to start a band. I was playing on my balcony. He's my neighbor. Mm-hmm. He is my neighbor. He went to chill one day. Was like, "You play music." Mm-hmm. And then it all starts from there. I forced my two brothers here, siblings, actual blood siblings, to play with me. And then we met Oli, and that's about it. We've been playing together for 2 years.
Wow, fantastic.
Family band.
So how is the songwriting process like with a band of 5 people? Do you write the songs and then bring it to them? Can you talk about that process for you guys?
Well, before, it was just, when we met, it was just songs that I already had written, and they did an incredible job on them, but we really found our sound when we started writing songs together. I probably will write it at home and just send them the voice memo, shitty voice memo, I add, But then we find parts together, and that makes it way more rich, and that makes it the grunge band that we always wanted to have.
Amazing. You can really hear the layering in there's so much going on from each instrument in each song, so you can tell that everyone has a part in that process.
They really do. I trust them fully. They have great ideas too. Yeah.
We love a good idea. Et puis, vous êtes bilingue, mais vous écrivez des tunes en anglais. Est-ce que c'est un choix que vous avez fait consciemment ou les chansons te viennent comme ça?
On a une couple de tunes en français. Je pense que c'est juste une affaire d'influence, une affaire de ce qu'on a toujours écouté. Scott Weiland, justement, comme on parlait, je veux dire, Eddie Vedder, ont toutes des manières de dire les mots dans ces chansons-là qui ont une connotation grunge, la manière qu'ils chantent, la manière qu'ils prononcent. On avait envie de garder cette authenticité-là, mais ça veut pas dire qu'il y aura pas des tunes en français maintenant, parce que we're not French haters, we're Québécois.
Moi, j'écoute juste du genre Moustaki.
That's it.
Comme ça.
Le tout, c'est que ça sonne, c'est ça en fait. Si c'est beau en français, on va le garder en français.
Faut que ça sonne. Because think big. Yes, sir.
It do be like that. I read you guys describe yourselves as professional nostalgics. Can you explain what that means? And how do I know if I am a professional nostalgic?
Ben, c'est grunge. It's really grunge and it's nostalgic because grunge is not from our time. Right now it's from the past, so that's why it's nostalgic.
Sorry. Our blueprint is the 90s. I mean, we've been raised on that music, and we love other types of music, for sure. And we play other types of music, but for that particular project, I feel like we wanted to not make it more modern. Of course we are, because we're kids, but we kind of wanted to really dig deep into that 90s, early 90s nostalgia that we grew up on. And
I know, I find it a strange thing being a kid of the 90s as well. And I was alive, but was I listening to grunge as it came out when I was 4?
It's in your core. It's somewhere in there. That's what I meant by it's our blueprint. I was born the same year as Even Flow. I don't remember hearing it for the first time, but I know it's in there. I know it's part of my blood. So
it was on the radio while you were cooking.
Yeah, playing stuff that played on the radio, stuff that make us think of things like memory-inducing music. So that's what we wanted to give a shot for.
You certainly express that very well in your music.
Thank you.
We'd asked you guys for your top 10 bands when we were preparing for this, and there was such a time capsule vibe of musical eras the hot chip is such like an indie sleaze, deep cut, and alt rock, post grunge. I loved seeing Audio Slave on that list. What are some other eras that you're nostalgic for?
I mean, we had like a big ass Tame Impala phase when we were teenagers, didn't we? Like the 70s rock was really it for a long while.
French Touch, c'est ça que t'allais
Ouais.
dire?
The French Touch, of
Non,
course.
mais j'ai quelques années d'écart, on va dire, avec le reste du band.
He's much younger than
Donc,
us.
j'ai eu la chance de vivre beaucoup de styles musicaux, de fin 70 à l'évolution. Quand le grunge est sorti, bah, j'étais déjà bien ado. Donc c'est sûr que ça a encore un peu plus un caractère ancré en moi, tout ça, toute cette période-là. Mais j'ai eu la chance de vivre tout ça, et notamment, j'ai fait beaucoup d'électro par le passé aussi. Et on a sorti notre album à l'époque où c'était la French Touch, justement, de Daft Punk et autres. Donc je suis content d'avoir vécu toutes ces époques-là, on va dire.
Amazing. C'est dans ton vécu.
Mhm.
On aime ça. Fait que vous avez joué plein de scènes iconiques. I'm going with the franglais. Too bad. You've graced many iconic Montreal venues. We were talking about a few
Iconic,
earlier.
indeed.
Can you talk about your favorite venues to play at versus your favorite venues to watch a show at? Montreal, Quebec.
In terms of playing a show, I don't think for me personally the venue plays a role. It's more about if it ends up being like chaotic on stage or not. You know, if there's a good sound, that's good. But if it's too good, I might get bored. So sometimes you play in a really good venue, but I might, have my heads in the clouds and something like that. So it depends. We played recently at the Barfly, really minimalistic kind of setup, and it was really chaotic, but I loved it.
So rock. It's true that sometimes the worst sounds, not talking about Barfly, but in general, makes for the best rock shows. You're so right.
Yeah,
Can't be too easy.
I also think the raw side of it is pretty close to our personality
Yes.
as well. Yeah.
I have a little tendency to like the Quai des Brumes, but that's just because like
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
it's iconic.
Yeah.
Been loving Quai des Brumes since forever, so
Yeah,
Also,
but
like,
if
the
we're having
tiniest.
fun, we're just having fun. And
Yeah.
we
That's
have
it.
high energy.
wherever we are.
You certainly perform, which we all got to see earlier, which was great. Can you guys talk a bit about Miami? What happened in Miami?
Shit.
Those two.
Miami was whack. We were supposed to go to Miami just for fun, and I really wanted to see a rock band. So I started searching for it. As it turns out, Miami scene is not rock at all. But I found that band that is called Stereo Jules, and I wrote to them because I just like to chat with other musicians, and I was like, it's nice that you're doing a show on these days. I'll be in Miami. I'm from Montreal. I also have a rock band. It's really great. Looking forward to see you guys. And they were like, can we play? Can you play with us? And I was like, I don't have anything. I don't have any gear. I don't have my band. And then they're like, it's okay. You can play acoustic. Just you. It's fine. Told the band. That crazy ass
I
mofo
took the
just
first plane.
he decided he would come along. He was like, I need a couple days off.
Came back from New York and take the plane to
Yeah, he
Miami.
bought a ticket,
The
crazy
second
enough.
leg.
And then like a week
Right.
later, we were there. We had a blast. We met people. It was really cool. Lots of beach. But also it was great to have an outside of Canada experience. And I hope we get to do it again very soon.
Amazing. Well, if that ain't rock and roll. And good segue. Our last question for you guys is what's next for Haum? What are you guys working on?
We're breaking up.
We hate each other. We are just starting to work on an LP. We had one initially, but it did not transcend home sound like we sound right now. So we're going to do it all again, like Kanye, and release it as soon as possible. We do not have a tour planned right now. It'll come eventually, but right now it's studio time. So on the course of the fall, it's
There's
just
a
going to be
lot of materials to
record,
need to be recording.
Yeah.
and then kill some songs. We'll have
When
to,
it gets
but
colder outside, it's gonna be easier to record.
probably.
And these guys, they're writing songs.
Yeah, we're super
every
slack.
day,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to follow.
yeah, it's hard to
We have like
follow.
100. It's a mess.
Oh my god, the killing them is so hard. Making that selection.
It's gonna be so hard. I don't want to think about it right now. It gives me crippling anxiety.
If it sounds anything like what you guys played for us today, everyone is in for quite a treat because those were some killer songs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Amazing
These will
set.
probably be on the album. Will probably definitely be on the album.
Well,
the three.
hopefully, well, you get to hear them on EQC actually. But thanks
For
so
the
much
first
for
time.
coming, and thanks for killing it today.
It was such a pleasure.
Yeah.
You guys
Right.
treated us well. Thank you so much.
Hope you guys had a good time.